Well, hello again everybody. It's a beautiful day. I don't know how hot it is, but it's pretty hot. So today, now I'm going to put some letters up here, yellow letters using black paint, and just see if you can read what it says. Quite a lot today. So, what will you do with what? Well, I'm going to write another letter now, another word, and some people they use it as a swear word, and others they find it too challenging. So this is the other word. My red paint always runs on this one. And if you've been following me before, you'll know what I'm saying. So, there we go. What will you do with Jesus? Now, this is a real question, because when Jesus was alive, some people loved him, while others, they hated him with a passion. But the question is, what will you do with Jesus? Now, Jesus lived on the earth over 2,000 years ago as a man, but what he did still influences us today. Was it not Jesus who said, treat others in the way you want to be treated? And he also said, love your enemies and pray for those who mistreat you. Now that's a brilliant saying as well, because it stops things escalating and getting out of hand. Anyway, it was Jesus who taught us the Lord's Prayer. You'll probably know it. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Anyway, you've probably heard it before. So Jesus taught things which 2,000 years ago we remember today. And it was followers of Jesus who brought free education to the poor in England and free medicine, medical treatment, and they campaigned for the abolition, can't get my words out, abolition of slavery. So why did they do that? Well, it's because Jesus treated people as they all had value, and that was equal value, not some more than others. Some people say, Jesus, oh, you're just a good teacher. But Jesus said, if you see me, you're seeing God himself. He claimed to be the Son of God. And if that's not true, if he's not the Son of God, then he's nothing but a great liar, if that's not true. And if that was the case, on that basis, we should reject him. yeah, we should reject him if both those things are true. I mean, thankfully, history shows us that people who truly followed him did actually change the world for the better. We've got a free country. And granted, it's not perfect, but there are many people in the world who'd love to swap places with you and I, to live freely and have food, clothes, a roof over their head. There are many people who want that. And all this comes from a society that's built on the values of Jesus. Then there's the evidence that he did live and die on a cross, and there's ample evidence to show that he did actually rise from the dead. Now, others say that Jesus is that he was a lunatic. I mean, what if I came into town and I said, I'm the Son of God and I am God? People would say, Dave, you're crazy. What are you talking about? Well, because it was a deeply religious society where Jesus was and he lived, people got very upset about him saying those things, I am God, etc. They said he was blaspheming, and now the penalty for blasphemy, like some countries today, is death. That's why the authorities, well, they arrested him and they nailed him to a cross to get rid of him. That's what they did. To get rid of him, they nailed him to a cross. Now, if he was just a lunatic, then we can neglect him if he's just a lunatic. But if Jesus is neither of these, liar, lunatic, or whatever, and he actually died and has been raised from the dead, then he really is. He really is anyway, you know what it says. He says Lord. He really is Lord, just as he claimed to be. So, the Bible tells us one day we'll stand before him and we'll have to give an account of how we've lived our lives, what we've done, whether it's good or bad. You know, we'll still have to be there. And let's be honest, I think we're all guilty of breaking God's laws. I mean, you might have heard of them, there's 10 of them. The first one is love the Lord your God more than anything else. I mean, have you even kept that one law? So, the others were summed up by Jesus when he said, love everybody as you would love yourself. And won't the world be a better place than that? Jesus died on the cross to take away the judgment, what I deserved for all the things I've done wrong. He never offended God, but I did. And yet he willingly died for me and you. Are you willing now, this last word, are you willing to Are you willing to accept Jesus as Lord of your life? Or will you just continue to reject and neglect him? So that's the end of the presentation. I'm absolutely dripping wet through because of this fantastic weather God's given us. So I'll end it there. Don't forget, if you need any more information about Jesus, or if you like New Testament Bible, then leave your details on the website and we'll get in touch with you. So thanks for watching, and God bless.